a horror game. Now, I'm going to do a flat terrain since it has grass and it's perfect. So, basically, we're going to add some trees around the map, making it like a forest type themed. And then, yeah, so we're going to add some trees. And then, when we are finished with the trees, we can go on to making the enemy, the monster basically, and then that's what we can do. Let me just add the trees. Alright. I might need to add more trees since this is maybe not enough. Yeah, I don't think it's enough. We gotta add more trees since it is a forest. For the functions, I was thinking for the functions for the monster, we could add like a heart rate system. So anytime the monster gets closer, the faster your heart rate will get, and the more nervous you will get. So basically, the player in the game would get nervous, and basically implying that you'll just be nervous, and it will let you know when how close the monster is by heart rate. Because it actually is cool when you get it to be working. Because when you get it to work, because it works smoothly too. It can detect from not long range, but like maybe like medium. About like it doesn't detect from like super duper close, but it also detects from like not that far either. So it's like in that middle where it's still good, but yeah, and yeah. So alright, let me just do that. Um. Alright, now that we have the tree layout, now we can finally add the monster. So let's look up monsters that we can add. So maybe like we could do like a I don't know. I don't know what we could add. So monster. There's the little monster thing. Let's do monsters. Now when we look up monsters, I don't know. Basically, I do not know. Let's see. There's a lot of monsters that do work and don't. So I'm trying to find a monster that looks scary one and works. So yeah. Well, since it's a forest, like what lives in the forest? Like, there's wolves. What if we had like a Bigfoot? Like we could add Bigfoot into the game, or what do we use Siren Head? That's the thing. Like Siren Head. Let's do Siren Head actually, because Siren Head is much more bigger, and I feel like he's a little bit more scarier than Bigfoot. If you guys agree, then obviously comment down below. Like I said, this game, me building the game, this is gonna take a while. So if this video is a little long, you don't have to watch. Well, I mean, I would like you to, or I would really love if you did. But yeah, this is gonna be a long video, probably the longest video I ever did. So we have this guy now, but the only problem is he doesn't have any animation, and plus we need to make a script for siren. basically I'm making a script, or well, the AI is, but it's making a script so that way the entire map, so wherever you go, it will follow the closest player to whatever point of the map. So like you see where my cursor is. If it's like all the way on the very edge, it will detect the closest player to that, and then it will go over there, and it will basically work like that. Now if Siren Head doesn't detect you, then there's gonna be an issue with it. So we're just gonna have to wait and see while it's generating. Bye. Yeah. So basically, it works with them. All right. Basically, as I'm waiting for the script, we are waiting for him to be able. It takes a while for the AI to make a script. Oh, here we go. Okay. Now I think we can add this in workspace. Accept. Now, let me go. Let me just hit test and see, because I know somewhere in test it just randomly puts me somewhere. Okay, so it detects me, so that's perfect. Now let me go all the way back here and see if it can still detect me. So let me back up a little bit. I think like right about here is good. Let's test from here and see. Oh shoot, I forgot to hit test here. Hopefully it keeps the point. Okay, it does. Let's hit test here. Okay. So now it has to load. It takes a while. He should be able to detect me. I think he's like somewhere over here where my cursor is. Let's see if he's. Oh yeah, he can see. Okay, that's perfect. Now, with the functions of the game, so like the functions of the game is like the heart rate monitor. So let me look up heart, or no, not heart rate. Add a heart rate monitor for when siren head is close to the player. It will increase the heart rate. Sorry for the spelling if the spelling is incorrect, because I'm just typing really fast. So now basically I'm adding a script for when he is close to the player. It will trigger the. It will add a heart rate system, so like it will track his position, because later on it's gonna be unfair for the player if the player doesn't see Siren Head, but the Siren Head does. So basically I'm saying that when the heart rate, so it will be like if he's close to you, it will basically work like that. So while this is loading, let's see. We just got. I feel like the next thing we should do is like a health bar, and then yeah, let's do a health bar, and then when that is done, Siren Head. I feel like we should make him taller. I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have to hit start GUI because with the heart rate monitor, it has to be in start GUI. So accept. And now if we go into the game, it should. Oh yeah, down here it has a heart rate monitor, so like 70 beats per minute. And then when I get near Siren Head, it should see. Okay, so it says status safe. And then as soon as, so like I said, it has mid-range, so like right about here. Well, it's alright, but I won't say the best range. So I put him a little bit faster than the player, so like cautious, and then is kind of like you're dead type of thing. I feel like we should add a different siren head, although. Means the range on this thing kind of sucks, but it's there to like kind of be a part of the thing. So let's just keep it. And then the new siren head, if we do that, this is what the new siren head looks like. I don't know why they called it new siren head. But let's add for new siren head, add a script for its range to be around the whole map. So now basically I'm adding the same thing like a script. I just wanted to add a different one because I feel like this one would be better because it has noises and automatically has scripts. Now when it has scripts, now it should command code. Okay. Basically, right now it's loading in scripts for him to detect around the entire map. So basically, like again, if I was all the way over here, he would automatically see that. And yeah. Okay, so let's just go far, far away. And test it out because it may take a while for the monster to be perfect because you need to add a lot of details for the monster. But, I think like right about here is good. Alright, now let's go hit test here and see. Okay, yeah, that's how you know it is. That's how you know that he knows. Yeah, there he is, right there. Okay, now for the heart rate monitor, I'm gonna fix that. So now let me clear the chat and say for heart rate monitor, add a range of 50 studs to detect siren head. So now at 50 studs, when siren head is 50 studs away from the player, it should detect at 50 studs. I think we're just gonna add this in workspace because I don't really know where to add it. So I think it's like altering the script. And then I think we should put this in starter GUI. Alright, let's go hit test here just to make sure this actually works and is not a fail. So 50 studs. Oh yeah, I see. That's why it's not working. I forgot that I added the script for Siren Head, the other one I had, so that's why it wasn't going up. Okay. Add a heart rate monitor for when the new siren head is close to the player, it will raise higher. It will raise the heart rate, make the distance of the detection 50 studs from the player. So this is a long thing I just typed. Basically, I'm making it so when Siren Head is 50 studs away from the player, it raises the heart rate. So it's like in that between of like it's far and not far. So basically, you don't have to be right up on him for him to be detected, because by the time it's already detected. So like 50 studs away, it will track or it will raise the heart rate. So that's where you know that's when you need to get the heck out of there and run. Yeah, basically. Okay, so it already added the thing for some reason. So it has the heart rate monitor and also the distance for some reason. I think it will detect it when you 50 steps away. Does it work? Okay. There he is. He's right here. That should be about 50 steps, right? It does not work. So wait, why does it not work? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, maybe forget about the heart rate monitor. Maybe, new siren head, make a tracker player to track where the new siren head is. So now I'm just adding a tracker because the heart monitor thing is not working. So basically, we're gonna add a tracker for this guy right here. So now when he's close by, it will activate the tracker. Or not activate the tracker, but you can track where his position is from you and see the distance from where he is, and it should automatically update his location. And yeah, so basically we'll take him, and it should automatically update his location and all that stuff, and it should be good. And then yeah, here it is. Test here, siren head tracker. Hopefully it works. Why is it not working? It's right here. Does it not work? So it does not. So it doesn't work. You're telling me this thing right here does not work. Alright. Add a health bar to the top left. No, right. Right. Add a health bar to the top right, so we're gonna add a health bar so that way we can always track our health. Yeah. And I should make it where to like he comes out in the night. I did like day and night cycle almost, and like have it like that, and then that's how we can have it. Yeah, now we have our HP. Now let's clear the chat. Let's just stop generating, and let's just clear the chat because now we have our health bar. Let's just go closer to him. Where is he anyway? Oh, I see him. Let's go right next to him and make sure our health bar works. Test here, because we want to make sure our health bar works, hopefully. Oh yeah, it works. Wait, what? No, it doesn't. What? Wait, let me test that again. Did it not work? It didn't even work. Add a script for a health bar to track the player's health. And then after this, let's add a day and night cycle, so that way Siren Head can only come out at night. So basically, it's not always roaming. It's going to be like he can, but also, yeah. So, all right, let's add this to the starter GUI. Let's test this. There's no health bar. I mean, I guess there's a health bar already right there. So, I mean, I don't really need a health bar. Okay. Add a script for sprinting. Make the sprints button the shift. Add it to the bottom right. The bottom right. So now basically we can run away from him during the night. And then we're also going to get a flashlight. Because when it turns night, it's going to, yeah. Now, top middle of the screen, we're going to add a time. And basically have it like a time thing. And that's when we can do that. Making a siren head. That's going to be the name of the content, by the way. That's going to be siren head making a siren head game. Because, yeah, I pretty much am. It's still generating the script. Oh, yeah, here we go. Start GUI. Okay. Let's go test here. Continue. Oh, maybe it didn't fully finish. That's probably what happened. Walk around. Okay. Now maybe since it's finished, maybe let's try that again. Nope, there's still no script. Show the sprint bar in the bottom right. No, Why did I say shoe? I said show the sprint bar. I did not say. Oh my god, bro, spelling. Okay. You can sprint with the shift button, but why is it not showing the sprint label? Add a sprint bar to the bottom right. Okay, hopefully the starter GUI hopefully works. This is what Lewis said. Add a sprint bar to the bottom right. So hopefully it should add a sprint bar to the bottom right of the screen. So that way now it shows your stamina. And then it should work like that. Hopefully. I'm just hoping. Because we gotta do this day and night cycle. And then it should be finished then. Alright, no, we should still add the animations to him. This little guy right here. Add a walking animation. Well, nah, we don't need animation. Load faster. Oh my god. Okay, start GUI. Add that in the bottom right. Now hopefully. Okay, you know what? Forget about the sprint bar. Actually, wait, no. Add a sprint bar. Let me just say that. Make it simple. So that way AI can just do that. Add a sprint bar. And then hopefully it should work. Hopefully. Change the key binding. Okay, let's just test it. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you guys this. We don't need a sprint bar. All you need is just to run, at least as you run. It's if you're using a computer, it's just shift button. I don't know any other console. It's just not working for some reason. Now, pure conversation. Add a day and night cycle. So now, basically, when it's night and day, it'll the sun will move, and then it will be night and day. So, the new siren head will come out only during the night. So that way it can only come out during the night. So it's not always gonna be out during the day. It's gonna be out during the nights. While we're waiting for this, I say we look for a flashlight and add this to the tool. So while we're doing that, flashlight, and then we're gonna add this to the tools because that's what we need it for. And then let's do the rake tools, and then no, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, delete it. Yes, add this in the player's inventory. So when they are in their inventory, it should work. While we're waiting for the script to fully be ready, let's go back up here and go to workspace. So let's put it in workspace then. Hopefully it works. It's still generating the script, generating multi-edit, and then hopefully it should work like that. It's taking a while to load. Oh yeah, here we go. Now this is cool. So add this, and then now you should just test it really quickly. It works. Yeah, so it works. So now if we die, hopefully the flashlight stays in our inventory. Okay, yeah, it does. It does stay in. Alright. Since it works, and the flashlight works, and the day and night cycle works, now we're going to ask AI to add to your conversation. Add a time script to the top middle. Match it with in-game time. In-game time. So now basically I'm asking it to add a time limit in the middle of the screen. So now when we're in the game, it should show us around 6 o'clock, which is hopefully when it becomes day, and then we can walk around, basically. Yeah. Okay, now that we have that on, wait, what did I ask again? Oh yeah, time. Put that in starter GUI, accept, and let's look and see if it actually did it. That's not what I meant by clock. Oh my gosh. Okay. Time display script. Add a AM PM clock in the top middle. So now I'm basically asking the same thing but in a different way, hopefully AM PM clock in the middle of the screen. So now hopefully it displays the right thing this time, and hopefully it doesn't what do you call it? Do the same thing like it just did to me again. Um, okay. Let's see. Okay. 12 a.m. Does it even work? That's the question. You know what? No. Okay. Add. Okay, wait. Yeah, go to clock. And we're gonna say add a in-game time. Make it top middle. Add an in-game time. So hopefully now, when it says in-game time, hopefully it does the right thing. We have the day and night cycle, but we still need to add one more thing, which is the time and when Siren Head goes away during the day. That's the only two things we need to add. This GU. This is the start GUI right here. Accept. Okay, let it finish its thing. Alright, now let's hit this. Why did it not work? Why is it? Okay, never mind. We don't need to add that. Add a script for when it is day, Siren Head is gone. Now we're gonna make it so we're not in the game, we're just gonna run it, and then we're gonna watch from a view, and hopefully you should disappear, and it should work. Workspace. So basically this is gonna make it so like Siren Head is not gonna be able to go in the day. So when it's daytime, Siren Head is hidden. So script, and then we're gonna let it do it. We gotta check if it's actually in the. Okay, let's run it, and let's just watch. Okay, so while we wait for this to go down, we gotta watch him to make sure that he actually disappears. And yeah. Okay, so he's right. He's there. It's still night. Bro, I just like watching this moon. This moon is so cool. Now, um, we just gotta wait until that goes down. Make sure that siren actually disappears, so that way it doesn't stay because I ended a script. So hopefully he should disappear when it is day. Um, basically, yeah. Hopefully, it should work. And yeah, it should. It should. It should. Oh yeah, you can see it's getting a little bit brighter. Okay, he's still here. Let me look for the final reveal. We're gonna wait until this goes down. Oh yeah, it's already getting brighter. You can sell it. It's so cool. Where's the sun though? There it goes. Yeah, he's still here for the night. And then when it becomes day, that's when they're gonna have time to just run and prepare for the next one. Okay. Bye. It's all the way like up here, now it's down here. Wait, is that the sun right there? It's the sun. He's gone. It worked. Let's go! Okay, so it works. Add a script for a AM PM time in the game. Hopefully now this one works, and this will be the last part that we need. And then this will be the end of the video. It's almost close to the end of the video. If this one works, and this is the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoy this video, because it is a long video, but I worked really hard on this game, so hopefully you guys like it. If you guys want to check it out, it's called Siren Head Forest, or no, Escape Siren Head Forest, but you don't actually escape, you just have to run from them. That's what it's called. So if you guys want to check it out on Roblox, you can. And you can visit my other games. My most famous game or my most popular, I should say, not my most famous, but my most popular game right now has like 100 something. That's my best like time. Where is he? does work. Alright, well, the clock thing is not going to work, so if you guys enjoyed today's video, I hope you really enjoyed it. This is going to be the end of today's video. If you want me to do further updates or any like new thing you want me to add, I will add that. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and just let me know what you want me to add. Bye.